Oh, we're back.
Are we?
Well,
Almost back.
we're back
okay.
on the screen. Can I just sit over on that couch? The couch
What?
is sick. Thrift stores
No
are great.
kidding.
My parents didn't understand the concept of thrift stores, and they're so just I don't know. My mom was always trying to buy me clothing, and I was like, let's just go to the thrift store. And she found all this stuff for herself. She's like, it's so cheap. I was like, it's secondhand donated. Yeah,
That's how it works.
I know. Huh.
All right, and we are back, everyone. Sorry about those technical difficulties. But Cole, we were just talking about off the air. We were talking about thrifting. So let's just jump right into all of that. You said you said that your parents didn't know what a thrift store was.
They
don't
knew
get
what
it.
a thrift store was. They just didn't know how cool of stuff you could find for cheap, kind of. And then we went to one I just went to Washington, went to Seattle with them for 5 days, which was really fun and inexpensive because I went with my parents. And, but my mom just kept holding stuff up to me. Like, did you see this? I'm just
Did you go to the Goodwill in Seattle?
no, we
The
didn't.
big. Do you know about that one?
Yeah.
The highest volume.
Dude, Goodwill's crazy. It's not even nonprofit anymore. It's actually a corporation. They make money from it now. And they do
No,
weird.
But you can do community service there. I've heard.
But I also know people who are full time at Goodwill's.
Well, yeah, you can give you an employee for it, sure.
But they're not nonprofit anymore. I'm almost 100% sure.
Well, the clothes are still cheap.
Not the cheapest.
They're having, you might be interested in this, on Sunday at the one in Atwater, the big compound that they built. That used to be a Circuit City or something.
Yeah.
Kmart.
Circuit Cities were sick.
They were shaped like a plug.
I know, that killed me, dude.
Okay, yeah. But anyway, they're going to be selling antique clothes and furniture.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about that?
They're doing that, a couple of them. The guy Brian, who I do Discount Mall with, he sent me links to a bunch of them, and they're doing vintage shops. Because they sell stuff online.
Yeah.
And they sell a lot of musical instruments and a lot of vintage stuff.
I know about that.
But they go fast. People really look for them and bid on them. But it's still kind of cool, I guess. I don't know.
It's not, because
Why?
the great thing about the thrift store is you could really get a good deal. And now that we have the internet, they know what everything costs. So, the way records, they'll make a record $5 at a thrift store.
I know. But then they're just so bad I feel like they're so bad at using eBay. I see so much stuff that's priced triple what it would be on eBay. I'm like, what eBay are you guys even looking at?
That's
Goodwill.com?
I should check. Yeah, it's just a bunch of junk. The fun thing is finding it there.
Yeah, it's such a thrill. It's cool.
It's when I'm doing community service at the Closet thrift store. And so one of the things I get to do, I go for a couple hours a week. It's really chill. But one of the things I get to do is go through the store, and anything that's over a month old, I get to throw it out. Not the clothes, but the electronics, the
You
bric-a-brac.
just throw it out?
Throw it in a trash can. Go into a store that I shop at and throw things into the trash can. It's so cool.
That is pretty cool. Do you do VCRs and stuff? Do you guys ever throw that stuff away, or it gets sold?
I haven't found one that old, but the problem with Out of the Closet is there's no returns, so the VCR doesn't work.
Oh, yeah.
You can't test it.
That's-
Goodwill, though, has the return
That's
policy.
the only one that has a return policy.
Goodwill?
Because even Savers and Value Village, you can't return stuff
I
there.
don't like Savers.
Why? It's so nice. It's expensive.
Yeah.
But they do half off stuff all the time, and it's
Okay, but
so
the way that they hang the
shit.
pants all weird. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't even look at pants when I go to thrift stores, really.
So you don't know that they hang pants weird at Savers.
I've never noticed, honestly.
I don't like when they do small, medium, and large.
They sort it?
Yeah,
Why?
because they go by the tag, not whether it's small or medium or large, actually. Some, you know, and some things they fit different. It's better just to have them all mixed up. By color is a better way to organize.
I do like it organized by color. That works for t-shirts. But they do. Yeah. There's a store that I go to in Anaheim. They sort their t-shirts by color, and I like that.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know why I like that though.
Because it's too disorderly with them everywhere. At home, my t-shirts are by color.
No way. I only have like 3 colors of t-shirts, I feel like.
Well, I got a lot of them. I got black, obviously, but I also have a fair number of cream-colored t-shirts.
I respect
blue.
that. Okay.
Oh, we're at the carnival now.
Oh.
So you're from Orange County,
bad.
right, Cole?
I've lived there for a long time.
Do you have any kind of Disneyland hookups, inside track? Your aunt worked there, so you got to go play basketball at the Matterhorn. Any kind of thing like that?
Sick. No, but I've known people who've worked there
Yeah,
that
I
have
used to hear about it.
gotten in for free a few times. But I just like Disneyland. I like California Adventure.
I want to go there for free.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go
I could
for
probably
free.
hook it up.
Really?
I think. We should go. It's cool because you can drink in California Adventure.
Yeah, well, like you can drink anywhere.
Well, you can pay for drinks in California Adventure.
Okay.
But
You really? Because that's my dream is to go to Disneyland or Disney's
Never
California
been?
Adventure for free.
oh,
Never
yeah,
been for
yeah,
free.
yeah.
That's never happened.
Man, I used to have a Disneyland pass and it was so tight.
It's like how much is like $500?
Now, dude, it went up a ton like this last year and the year before. Like the last 2 or 3 years, it's been going up really fast. It's
How much
super
is it?
expensive. Man. You can get like $25 a month payments with no down payment, I'm pretty sure.
$25 a month?
Uh-huh.
For how many?
2.5 Spotify accounts. That's nothing.
But wait, for then that's how much is that though? So then that's $600.
It's probably like $600.
$600.
For like, that might be the second highest one, or it might be the lowest. I'm not sure.
$600
Dude,
a
yeah.
month of rent. So you can go to Disneyland. People's priorities are all out of whack.
Disneyland's tight though.
What do you like about it?
I don't know. Like, well, I know, but it's a huge like encompassing craziness, you know? Just the whole design aspect of it, and like it being the happiest place on earth, and like how like people with tattoos can't work there. You can't have facial hair if you work there. You can't have piercings if you work there.
That's not cool.
It's not, but what's cool is being so crazy and like being so into this like pushing this weird not culture, but idea on people that you're stepping into this like perfectly manicured craziness. You know, there's Tomorrowland
and they keep changing everything. I feel like they've gone too far from Walt's vision.
Whatever. Walt's,
He was nuts.
he was a terrible person. He was an anti-Semite. He was a racist. He was
Loved trains.
he loved trains. So he had some redeeming qualities.
He built Disneyland so that he could have like the train.
Yeah. And the odds they went to build it was crazy. And did you ever hear the story about Walt Disney World and how they ended up building it? They didn't want him to build it, so they bought just tiny tracts of land all over the place with a bunch of like shell corporations and stuff, and then revealed that it was just Disneyland and they owned pretty much all the property already, and then they just bought the rest of the little parcels and then just...
Hey, I mean, whatever it takes.
Now Florida's the amazing state it is because of Walt.
Florida, the state, so weird. There are multiple documentaries about it being weird.
Swamp people.
So there's that one. There's Vernon, Florida.
Wait, what's
There's
that?
Florida Man. That's some famous documentary.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Maybe Herzog made it.
That sounds very Herzog.
Yeah, whatever. That guy got shot one time. You ever hear about that?
Hmm?
He was like giving an interview.
Werner Herzog?
Uh-huh. And
I'd take a shot at him.
He got hit by a stray bullet,
He's pretty sick.
and he continued doing the interview. And then he like wasn't mad about it or anything. He was like, accidents
It's for
happen.
the
I'm not gonna press charges.
Yeah,
Whatever. I'm not gonna like ruin somebody's life.
It's for his art. Like,
That's
oh,
pretty-
this is sick. Where is this?
This
It's
is
like Riley and Shelby's old backyard.
yeah. This is a
Fix my
California
hair a little
backyard.
Looks pretty Southern California. Almost looks OC.
Yeah, but it could also be South Bay.
Oh,
It could also be SGV.
love both those places.
It could also be. Um,
Want to talk about
Apple,
Pedro? Oh my
Apple
gosh.
Valley.
Oh no, that's not Apple Valley.
That's not what Apple Valley.
No.
Could be Carlsbad.
I don't. Carlsbad's
Could be Encino.
could be Encino. The house behind looks too nice.
This is San Gabriel Valley. This is
Oh,
Adam,
okay.
our director, normal director. This is his backyard.
Huh. Okay. I like the rims. Sick touch.
The crate. Yeah, he didn't.
Those crates are great.
Yeah, it's good that he didn't feel the need to change anything about the backyard
Yeah.
because he was going to film it. You know, he didn't need to straighten anything up or.
It adds to the.
Yeah,
Oh, is that a bug?
it was a bird.
Cool.
Caw. The seagull noise there.
Close enough.
So, Cole, I wanted to talk about something that was making me mad.
Huh.
Get your take on it. I'm not into the Buddhists.
Oh, okay.
Everyone loves the Buddhists. I hinted at this during the break. But, okay, this is why I'm not into the Buddhists.
Okay.
Because everyone's like, oh, yeah, peace, whatever. And actually, there was a study that people who are exposed to Buddhist techniques become more tolerant.
Just of everything?
Yes, in general. They become less prejudiced by learning about, just even a little bit about Buddhism, just exposure to it. However, okay, so right now the Dalai Lama, is like 80 years old.
Yeah.
And they don't know who's going to succeed him because, he's like the reincarnation of every Dalai Lama. They're all the same dude.
Yeah.
And so he's saying he's like, I might not reincarnate.
So no more Dalai Lama?
They'll have to like pick somebody else. And so it's like, okay, but of course he's not going to reincarnate. Are you kidding me?
He's thinking about it.
No. He can think about all he wants. That's not possible for that to happen.
Dude, you're not a Buddhist monk. You don't know.
So only he gets to reincarnate? I'll get
Well, what's up
reincarnated?
with like
That's
the
not true.
What's up with all the layers of like monks? Because you're like a something level, right? Isn't it levels kind of
Of
like
being
to
the
it?
monks, I'm sure there's a hierarchy. Those people are nuts. Look,
Well, not only that, but I think it's not only like a hierarchy, but it's like spiritual levels, like almost like Scientology sounding.
Yeah,
you know what I
bet.
mean? So these guys are just probably dishing out the money to get to the next level.
Yeah, it's got to be a scam like every religion.
Yeah.
And of course he's not every Dalai Lama, which means
That-
that,
yeah,
this
that's
guy
insane.
is just now trying to become like the king of Tibet or whatever.
How can you even change it being like, yeah, I'm not going to reincarnate? Like,
Exactly.
all that reincarnation,
And it's not because like if
there's
the
been
world,
enough.
Because if the world is not like ready for his being, he's gonna leave, which is total mumbo jumbo.
Now I like Buddhism. You
You
convinced
like
me
it
to
now.
like it. I think I'm going to be a monk.
because you know that it's a scam now. That's what the
Seems more
Scientology.
real.
The Scientology documentary made me like Scientology.
Shut up.
Not the human rights violations,
Oh,
and
yeah.
not the
Those are bad.
and not the tax stuff, but the philosophy of it was about like it's so silly. I love it.
It's science fiction, dude.
I love it. I don't love it, but
And you don't even like science
it's
fiction.
silly. I like science fiction.
I thought you don't like science
I don't
fiction.
like fantasy.
Oh, fuck. Oh, can we cuss?
Yeah. Do
Oh, okay.
whatever you want.
Oh, yeah,
man.
we're on the internet, huh? Fuck fantasy.
You don't like fantasy either?
Fuck fantasy.
thank God.
Fantasy
Okay.
sucks.
So you're
dude.
not into Game of Thrones?
I like Dune. That's the farthest I'll
You're
go.
into sci-fi.
Yeah.
Fantasy is all the
It's
same.
parts of fantasy.
Okay, that's okay, but fantasy about like
And I like
realms?
comics, but not like.
Okay, but are you into like dragons and how
I like
they're-
Dragon Heart. Oh, got you with that one. Dragonheart is
Hey,
sick.
it's not sick. The toys
Can we
were
just
cool.
screen Dragonheart right now?
I don't know.
Can we get Dragonheart back here?
Let me get Mr. Connery on the phone. No,
Oh,
Dragons.
we should get Highlander.
Oh,
Highlander's sick.
There can be only one.
Yeah. Oh, except there's like 8 Highlander movies.
The VHS collection of it. It's like. Oh man. Yeah, they used to show it on Sci-Fi. They would have commercials for a catalog that I ordered one time of official Highlander swords.
Dude.
And like leather stuff.
You ordered a sword? Oh, you ordered the
I ordered
catalog.
the catalog. I'm gonna get a sword.
I was like,
I
how
was
much
just
for
like,
those?
I was like 9. I was looking through. It was like, who would like $300? Who would buy a sword?
Why did I fucking buy this catalog?
Catalog's free.
Oh, okay.
I get the J. Peterman catalog.
Wait, what?
The one
Is
from
that
Seinfeld.
actually really a
yeah,
catalog?
it's a real thing, and there's drawings.
Oh,
One came in the mail 2 days ago.
crazy. I've been waiting on a record in the mail for so long. The new Broken Water record. It's been so long.
Oh,
It's
you
been,
gotta
I think
fix
it's been
that water.
4 weeks. It said 2 to 3.
It's not gonna come.
This label's lost my records in the mail before.
Yeah, they're lost in the mail. They just didn't send it.
That's
Open
true.
your eyes.
Well, they sent them eventually. I was like, yo, I never got these records. And they came like a couple weeks later. But
Gotta be.
where'd you get the? That's not from Internet Discount
Yes,
Mall,
it
is
is.
it?
Uh-huh.
I did
got
not
more
buy that.
Well,
San Diego High School?
no, Saints.
It's something SD High School. San Dimas?
Yeah, maybe San Dimas.
San Dimas?
High school football rules.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is for wrestling.
I
don't know
wrestled
how
in high
Bill
school.
feels about the wrestling. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's tough. Tough sport.
Did you have to make weight?
Yeah, I did, but a lot of times I was just like, yeah, whatever, I'll just wrestle up a weight. It's like,
Would that work out normally?
yeah, actually, I did okay. I just didn't care, and I quit. I was just like, I just want to not do wrestling after school. I want to just hang out with my friends.
Why wrestling?
I did it because when I did it in middle school when I lived in Colorado, and then I played football too.
But isn't wrestling kind of gay?
It's kind of
Not that there's anything
it's
wrong with
kind
that.
of gay.
But
Well,
it's kind of gay.
there's just like
Pretending
it's
to
very
fight.
physical. You know
get
what I
all
mean? Like,
close and sweaty.
yeah, but you get all close and
There's only
like
one activity I do that's like that.
what?
Come on. Yeah, you're like
It's
Gene
cool.
Simmons.
It's supposedly like the hardest sport next to boxing. So
That's where you just punch each other? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not into sports at all. Let's hate each other. Ultimate fighting.
I don't really play very many sports anymore. Like, the guys at my work play like basketball every week, and I'm just like,
Oh, I like basketball.
I'm cool.
Basketball is the best sport. But then you
I
really
love
get
watching
tired.
basketball.
Yeah, because it's back and forth.
Yeah,
Then
I'm
you
so
just watch
stoked for
Pong.
playoffs. Pong?
Yeah.
I'd rather
it's
just
back-
play ping pong. Ping pong's pretty fun.
Too hard.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think about foosball?
I love foosball. I like all those table sports. I
Do
love
you
pool.
love foosball, or do you like that the little guys?
I
and that
wish
you can spin it around.
I want my own foosball table, but I want every guy to be like
Look
different, but have like real little tiny mini jerseys on. That'd be sick.
You know what you should do is you should become like an evil sorcerer, and
Like where this is going.
and you tempt people. You lure them in to.
It sounds like fantasy, honestly.
This is
But continue.
this is suspense.
Okay.
Horror. So you lure them in. You play on their greed. You play on their fault.
Are we still talking about foosball?
Yeah, just check it out. This is what you do.
Okay.
And so you convince them to do things, and then they, inevitably, they fail because they're too greedy or whatever, and then they
Sounds like
shrink
Second
down.
Bill and
Hold on.
Ted's.
They shrink down, and then you just pick them up and you're like,
Dude,
a new player for my game.
that's a great idea. But what if they don't? What if they suck?
Cast a spell.
What if they suck? Do you have to
you'll
like
have to
cast a
play
spell so
my
their legs
game.
are like? I'm
Yeah,
into
they're
it.
like conscious, but they're down on the thing. Like
I would
that.
try to tempt like weird celebrities and like Airbud, like animals would be cool as like.
Oh, the animals are perfect. They don't. They're perfect creatures. They don't have to. They wouldn't be tempted by. They wouldn't get greedy.
So then I wouldn't really need to get like a dog who's good at sports. I could get like
Animals, they get fat.
Yeah, well, like think about dogs. Like a dog will always just eat.
Yeah.
If you give a dog food, it'll just keep eating.
So that little dog just ran by.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite shots on this little scene.
There he goes. There goes the dog. Well, hopefully he's getting some exercise.
Just testing it out.
Yep.
Never been on a green screen show before.
Never? Well, you've been missing out on all this.
Never used green screen technology before.
You know, I really actually haven't either. At the public access station, they used to have a blue curtain.
And it would work.
Chroma key.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
would take out everything that was blue. Like that's how they used to do it on the news. Now they just use the green screen. I guess because there's less things that are green. There's color green. And it's the same idea.
Whereas, like, people wear blue.
But do you think they would have thought of that? Like when they were designing it in the first place?
Yeah, I don't have any clothes this color. Do you have any shirts this color?
I have a Hollywood Christmas Parade shirt that's kind of close to this. More of a Kelly green.
Is that the parade that you're releasing?
On Viper, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a great parade. It's
It seems just kind of like a shit show.
It's
Any celebrities?
Well, it's a lot more Hollywood the neighborhood than Hollywood the business.
Okay.
Than Hollywood the show business.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It was like all cars.
That's tight.
That looked like you don't even know what I'm saying.
Cars.
Cars that looked like cars from movies, like Herbie the Love Bug, The Mystery Machine.
Dude, that's cool.
Lots of marching bands.
Not the biggest fan of marching bands. Rather see like baton twirler, like color guard.
It's a lot of filler.
And I hate color guard too, but I'd rather see like a color guard with like good music playing.
How would they do the music?
Cars. Car speakers.
Turn it up, yeah. Okay. And it's falling behind.
Yeah, and in front maybe.
Somebody could just be carrying a speaker to be marching with.
They carry giant ass drums.
Yeah.
They carry like six
Same
speaker.
Same thing. Ooh, you're back.
Oh, were we off?
You were in a psychedelic wonderland before.
Okay.
Now you're back in.
Oh, trippy. Where'd you get that?
Adam made it. Adam Bourne Bennett,
Cool.
the director. He's not here tonight.
Yeah,
though.
what is the director?
He's not here tonight. He works for the Dodgers, and they're playing.
That's right,
another way
Dodgers are playing
sports
tonight.
are inconveniencing me.
Well,
Traffic.
think about how bad traffic's gonna be if there's a football team coming to LA. Oh my god.
Well, only like 7 weekends.
That's true. That's a good point. Baseball's like all the time.
All the time. It never stops. And it's in the daytime. It's in the evening time.
That's why I think football players get into more trouble than like baseball
I think they
and
get in more
basketball and
trouble
stuff.
by the head trauma.
No, I mean in terms of with the law.
Yeah, they're crazy. OJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you believe that guy from the Patriots who shot him?
Yeah.
Or he got convicted today.
Yeah, because this is what happens when you hit your head too much. You don't lose your memory like on TV. You actually causes you to go crazy and become violent. Just like
You hate sports.
yeah, I do. It's just what's the point? I don't get it at all. That's okay. Well, if that's what you're into.
I don't know.
God forbid you read a book
Oh man, I
or
gotta.
talk to someone.
Have you ever seen the show? It was on HBO. It was the guy who did what's his name? David Milch. He did Deadwood, and he did the show called John from Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, I love John from
Cool.
Cincinnati.
You seen it? It's
Yeah,
so
loved it.
freaking good, dude. I got the book that it was like kind of co-based on when I was up in Seattle last week. Good read.
Sounds like you had a great time on this trip.
I did. I had a good time. Seattle's cool. It felt really touristy.
Well,
Like
you
more
were-
so than California.
You were there as a tourist. So
Yeah, but I
maybe-
mean, we didn't like go to touristy places the whole time.
You didn't go to Pike's Place Market?
Oh, of course, but that's like not like people I know who live in Seattle, they still shop at Pikes and stuff. Like I bought that book at Pikes, and I think there's still, it's not like tourist price. Like sure, there's like a bunch of crap, but I don't think it's all touristy. Whereas like if I went to like a touristy place in California, I don't feel like I would notice as much, even though
What about City Walk?
City Walk. I want to go to City Walk right now. Sounds
I
so
should
tight.
shoot. I'm gonna go to City Walk and shoot some stuff.
It's good at night too.
It's good all the time. I remember when they opened it. Remember that Simpsons episode about it? That's one of my favorites.
I love Simpsons so much. It's this weird resurgence of Simpsons. I think is totally in part to just being on FX all the time.
I don't think it's ever gone away.
Well, think about how insane like bootleg Bart culture and stuff has gone in like the last like 3 years.
Bootleg Bart culture.
Yeah, dude, it's a thing.
Tell us, for those of us who don't know.
Well, like in the, I guess the 80s too, the 80s and 90s, mostly 90s, they would just make just like drawn shit. But someone put out pretty much that exact same zine on like the same colored paper, like same essential like concept 4 years ago. It's just people have just totally grabbed onto it. I don't know. You haven't noticed it at all?
No, but I spend a lot of time thinking about The Simpsons regardless. So maybe it's just
You're just like it doesn't phase you.
exactly. Because
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about The Simpsons.
Not a bad thing to always
I
think
think about The Simpsons a lot, and then I also think about the Beatles and Elvis a lot. I was trying
Very
to-
interesting.
I was trying to think about how much time, how many of my waking hours, like what percentage of my day I spend thinking about the Beatles. And it's
You love the
probably-
Beatles, though.
I love the
Okay.
Beatles.
People hate the Beatles, and I'm just like, are you crazy?
No, this is the thing about the Beatles. You got to realize is if you just choose to like them and just choose to have them be like your favorite band is great because they just pop up all the time. They're always playing their
Right,
music.
yeah.
They're in movies, on
Yeah.
T-shirts. There's merch all the time. It's great. They're everywhere. It's like I don't know what your favorite band is, but imagine if they were just like everywhere all the time. VHS tapes, your favorite band.
Never find Beatles VHS tapes.
Oh, I have a lot of them. There's
Well,
some good ones.
I have some, but I never see them anywhere. You know,
Which ones do you have?
I have
There's a
Help and like a Magical Mystery Tour, like bootleg.
Oh, yeah.
I
That
think-
that's not officially on VHS.
Yeah, I think it's a bootleg, and the quality's terrible. But
There's one of them playing on Ready Steady Go called The Beatles Live.
uh-huh.
That's really good.
Okay.
There's one called You Can't Do That, The Making of a Hard Day's Night.
Oh, dude, yeah. I think I've seen that one,
But
but not on VHS.
Phil Collins narrates it because he was in A Hard Day's Night when he was a kid.
That's
He
crazy.
was in the audience of like one of the performance scenes.
Huh.
Yeah, there's Live Peace or whatever that one that John Lennon like Give Peace a Chance.
Oh, I
That
never
video
seen
of him?
that. I never seen
It's
that.
D.A. Pennybaker who did Don't Look Back, the Bob Dylan movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet
I've
I
seen
just
Don't Look
bought it.
Back.
I just
Okay.
want to watch it. I haven't watched it, but
Oh,
that looks
okay.
good. At that
What's that Broadway musical style one that Paul did? Because my friends tell me to watch that one. It's really like 80s and crazy.
what is that one called? It's probably bad.
It's like 4 words or 5 words, but I heard it's insane.
It's probably bad.
Paul's the cool one. Do we agree that Paul's the cool one?
Cool. But Paul McCartney's an old lady now.
Dude, he's so
He's
sick.
gonna be the last one. Most of it was his idea. Most of the Beatles stuff.
Yeah, I love Paul. I love him as a
cool.
guitar player too.
Oh yeah, he's the coolest guy.
Yeah,
He loves smoking weed. Did you know that?
he's so sick.
He
I
got
love
caught
Paul.
in the 80s in Japan for having weed in Japan.
No way.
They arrested him at the airport.
That's so
And
sick.
then Linda McCartney was all high, and she was just
love Linda
like,
McCartney.
"It's not bad to be stoned, man." And
Good hand motions.
yeah,
Those are sick.
that's how Linda McCartney,
You
man.
damn, dude. We at Andy Warhol's factory right now. I've been really into Linda McCartney recently. I've been listening to that one album, Wide Prairie. Have you ever heard of that?
Is it a Wings album?
No, it's a Linda album.
Oh, I didn't even know that she had.
Yeah, and she has this track called Oriental Nightfish, and it's probably like the best track ever. And Paul plays guitar on it. Oh man! But they have like a couple reggae tracks on that album too.
Yeah, they're so high.
So sick.
Are they sick?
They're pretty sick. It's like really. It's really like roots kind of, you know, ska-y kind of, but really
Wide
good.
Prairie is what it's called?
Mm-hmm. And there's a cartoon for
Here's the
Oriental
Wide Prairie
Nightfish.
right now.
Oh, this looks like a good.
It's a cartoon. What? I'm sorry.
Oh, there's like some animation for that track, Oriental Nightfish. It's really cool. Just obviously just like super trippy, like, but it's cool.
I like Ringo.
Like what?
I like Ringo.
Ringo?
Last
Ringo's so
Last year.
fucking weird.
Here's a story about Ringo. I've never seen any of the Beatles like live. Like two of them are dead. Like
Yeah.
Cynthia Lennon died a few weeks ago. You know, our connection to this important group, most important group in history, is quickly fading away. So last summer, Ringo put on Facebook. He was like, "Oh, it's me birthday, and they're having a peace and love celebration at Capitol Records. Come on down."
Love this accent and these hand motions.
Ringo
You're
loves
practicing this hand.
And so I was like, "Oh, I don't know how to do it. Okay, Ringo, I'll go to your birthday party."
Sure.
So I go down to Capitol Records building.
Yeah, so sick.
Love the Capitol.
So sick.
Shaped like a stack of records. And so like there's the streets like blocked off, and there's like paparazzi. There's so many just all types of people there.
Yeah.
Young and old, and everyone's like real like nervous. And then so like I'm standing
Is
there.
there a band playing? Like,
No.
okay.
This is just Ringo's birthday. So I'm standing there, and this lady is like, "Hey, you're too tall. Can you move? I can't see."
Oh, sick.
And I was like, "I can't help being tall. Sorry. Like, I want to stand right here."
Yeah.
Like this. Like, you can't just tell me where to stand. It's
Get
a
on
free
somebody's
country.
shoulders.
Yeah. It's like, and also like,
What is she looking at?
Yeah. It's like we're just like.
It's like when people tell you to shut up during like previews at movies. Dude, come on. Watch it on your computer when you get home, dude. Like, give me a
Exactly.
break.
So, but anyway, so she has me move, and like her husband is like,
Uh-oh. Oh, is he a biker?
No,
Oh,
these are
okay.
like old people. And then so Ringo comes down, and like Don Was and like all these like really whack rock and roll guys
Sick.
are there. And so it's for Ringo's. David Lynch was there. It's for
Oh, no
Ringo's-
way. Did you see him?
Yeah,
Oh.
just they're like on the stage, and it's for Ringo's like,
on the
peace and love campaign. It's for like his charity or whatever. So we all have to sing "Happy Birthday" to Ringo. They didn't even play
Awesome.
like the Beatles' birthday song. We just sang "Happy Birthday" to Ringo, and then so they start throwing these Live Strong bracelets that say "Peace and Love" into the crowd. And at this point, everyone goes nuts. It's Beatlemania.
For the bracelets.
Yeah. So
Oh,
one lands
so
on the
sick.
ground, and I put my foot down to grab it, and this guy grabs it too, and he yanks it, and it breaks. And so he just gets in his hand, and I look at him, and he looked like my dad. He was my dad's age. He was dressed like my dad, and he had this bracelet, this broken Live Strong bracelet in his hand, and he threw it in my face.
Oh.
He just threw it in my face. And I was like, "What are you doing? Like, you're a grown man."
Did you say anything?
Yeah, I was like, I
Okay.
said to him, I was like, "What are you doing? You're a grown man." He's like, "Well, you should have tried to take it from me." And then like he like started trying to take a picture, so I just like put my hand up. I was being a little childish, whatever. So it's like, oh, he's grumpy and runs away. So then they hand out red velvet cupcakes that
This is the
say
sickest party.
peace and love with like a peace sign, like the fingers going like this.
This is sick.
And hashtag peace and love. And Ringo
Gotta have the
and
hashtag.
so Ringo was like, make sure to put this on Twitter and Instagram with the hashtag peace and love. So I took a picture of the cupcake at the Capitol Records building with that, and put that whole story of everything that happened. and hashtagged it peace and love. And then this lady was like the picture and was like, hey, I was standing right behind you when that happened. That guy was a douchebag.
Oh, tight.
And now we follow each other on Instagram.
Wow.
So some peace and love did come out of it. All thanks to Ringo's birthday. And
But Ringo never came through with a like.
I don't think he knows how to. He's just like 70. He doesn't know how to use
He knows
a
what
computer.
hashtags are.
Oh, I got a hashtag on my phone. I'm a tag hasher. Yeah, Ringo's killing you with the Ringo voice, huh?
Yeah, the voice is killing me, but just picturing Ringo doing it is kind of killing me too. He
Ringo's on
has
a
sunglasses on. You know, he just wakes up with
Fab.
sunglasses on.
Oh, these are really fab sunglasses here. Peace and love. I couldn't make it personally. That's the other thing. Ringo's always popping up on like award shows and stuff.
Yeah.
But like a video of him, he's like, couldn't make it. Like he never wants to leave his house. This would say, peace and love, doing well. Happy 70th birthday.
Man, that's my
Peace and
dream
love.
to be like, there's some award show or something, and I just have to come in on the video monitor. And just...
It's always just like so spur of the moment. They're like in their office.
Yeah, I'm in a bedroom or on a
Like,
couch
I
or
just want to
something.
say congratulations on the award.
This is you doing it right now?
They never know.
Because you dropped the Ringo voice, so.
Oh,
I want to be
that's
like
how
on
you
a
would do
plane
it.
or something.
They
Can't
send
make
out-
it.
they send out
Hopping
this
over
satellite.
to Madrid.
I'm on my way to Madrid right now. I can't be at the awards show.
I've never been to Madrid.
Me neither.
You gotta go.
Well, you can either go to Madrid or appear at the awards show. Which would you rather do?
Probably go to Madrid and send that vid.
Not an option.
Wait, you can't even send the video?
No, that's the new option. This is,
What award show?
Ooh, good question.
'Cause, like,
the
Teen Kids?
Choice Award.
Oh, that's
Teen Kids Award.
whatever. Is
Kids'
that
Choice.
Kids?
No, the Teen Choice Awards. The
Oh,
ones where you get a
okay.
surfboard is the award.
I remember voting for those like on a computer probably, but like when we barely had the internet, I didn't like you couldn't just like tweet at them or whatever, you know.
You'd actually have to go on the internet to vote for award shows.
And you got slimed.
Oh, slime is everywhere. Do you know what slime is?
Oh no, what it's made out of? No.
I like applesauce and they color it green.
Really?
It gets in your mouth, yeah.
That's
It's
tight.
just food.
I
Isn't
like
that cool?
applesauce.
Yeah, slime is so cool. Okay, good.
This
Yeah,
is the
I wanna
color.
get
They couldn't.
slimed.
They'd have to
I
change
know.
the color. Remember? I'm just talking about old Nickelodeon shows now, but Figure It Out with Summer Sanders. Like they should bring
Oh,
that
what a
show
babe.
back. Oh, she was so
They
hot.
should bring her back.
And she was like an Olympic athlete, like a swimmer
Oh,
or something.
Okay, so about sports, I love the Olympics.
Oh, Olympics are great.
Because that's just, a lot more individual sports.
Yeah,
And
it's just for like glory.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's very patriotic, which is kind of cool. Like, and then you don't have to like. It doesn't involve like going to war, and, like coming home in a body bag. You just come home with like a sick medal.
Yeah, Summer Sanders is a great American. She
She's
won a medal
awesome.
for our country.
Original Shark Tank. Right?
Summer Sanders?
No, I mean Figure It Out. Cause then
No, Figure It Out is the
oh
same
wait,
as
I
What's
have
My
it
Line.
backwards. You have to figure out what the invention is, right? Okay.
It's the same as What's My Line.
Can we get Summer Sanders on Shark Tank as like one of the like investors?
I don't think
Does
it
she have
pays
money?
that well to be an Olympic swimmer.
Wonder what she does now. Where is she now?
She probably coaches
Probably. Or like
the next generation of hot athlete game show hosts.
oh, that's what I was gonna say. Did you ever go to that's what's called, right? Human Resources in Chinatown? They were like probably two Summer Olympics ago. They would live stream all the Olympics and they would have people come and do like live score kind of soundtrack stuff to it. So tight. Because it's just like a big white box. So they just project it on one huge wall. Pretty good concept.
I do like that. Did I tell you about the music festival that I'm putting on in a few weeks?
No?
Kind of similar to this. This is a virtual reality music festival at the Coaxial Gallery.
Oh yeah, that place is new, right?
Yes, it's new.
Okay.
It's a multimedia kind of gallery.
Yeah,
So
follow
this
them on
is-
Instagram.
Yes, it's good. So I should follow that. But it's going to be just acts from around the world and across time, brought to you by Moving Image videos. So you go in basically, and it's just like videos are going to play. It's really long. It's like hours long. And then you like go outside and smoke a cigarette. It's going to
Okay.
be really hot in there, just like at a show. There's going to be drink tickets
Whoa.
for
Nice.
certain people. We gotta get like a door guy.
Is there gonna be like multiple videos?
Just one at a time.
So
Only
it's
one-
like kind of like a weird like live stream of like concert, but not
It's
happening
concert
at
footage.
the, but not live.
Right, it's virtual reality.
I like how you're calling it virtual reality, like we're gonna be wearing like a simulator. or
Why would
some
you
sh-
think that? No, it's gonna be hot in there, just like at a show. There's gonna be people there you know. There's gonna be drinking. Like what? Okay, so what are some of the things that would be at a music festival? But there's gonna be like 70 bands and only one song. You're not
Oh,
gonna
what?
have to-
Really?
yeah, it's gonna be
Crazy.
continuous.
Huh. So what would I think would be just at any
It's a
music,
music
festival?
festival that we could make into this virtual reality experience.
I don't know. When's the last music festival I've been to? Probably FYF like 2 years ago.
Dust. We get really dusty.
Yeah, actually, just put like
Sneeze.
hay and dust just all over the ground.
Yeah.
And just like make it so you can only fill up water
Wristbands.
bottles at like hot drinking fountains.
Yeah, wristbands.
And wristbands, like 3 or 4 wristbands. Yeah.
Drinks are going to be cheap, unlike other music festivals. They're going to be just a couple bucks. But bottles
Heineken,
of water,
though?
bottles of water should be $4.
Heineken and Captain Morgan, though, are the sponsors, or I feel like Heineken sponsors every single music fest ever.
Yeah, we could try to get some Heineken. But I'm not trying to like.
Get Heineken mini kegs.
But liquor is more fun because it's
No,
more
yeah,
economical.
I was just playing off of Heineken being like the music sponsor for like
Yeah, we should
every
definitely-
festival.
It's virtual reality. So if you think of anything, we are almost done with the show. Well, this is a really loopy episode.
Yeah,
But that's cool, man. Just trying to keep it
free
spicy.
form, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Free
Thanks for all the
form.
clothes that I wear.
Oh, yeah.
I have more in the card. Not
Oh yeah,
more,
we
I have
need
in
to
the-
do a trade. I
Yeah.
guess.
Do you have some stuff for me? Great. Oh, I can't wait. Well,
Are we done?
almost. There's about 25 seconds left.
Do you want to rush something really quick?
Rush? What do you mean?
I don't know.
No, I'm not trying to. Take as much time as you need.
No,
just,
I
there's
thought I had something to tell you. Oh, but this is one thing that I've been thinking. I think about Bond a lot.
Ooh, fast.
Bond drinking Heineken in the last Bond movie.
Oh, hey, Cole, that is a great idea.
No, he did. They have him drinking a Heineken instead of a martini.
That's cool. Well, anyway, thank you all for tuning in. This is adampapagan reminding you every week that there is a place you can go and it's your mind. Until next time, goodbye, everyone.
All right.